today's vlog, I wanted to go through with you guys a deep toilet clean. However, there is a reason and a purpose behind this toilet clean, and it's going to be a toilet clean with a bit of a difference. The reason for this is I've had quite a few people recently sending me these videos, and what they are is loads of different people seem to be tossing chemical after chemical after chemical down their toilet till it fills up to the very, very brim of the toilet. I think they're called toilet overflows. It's just a recipe for disaster. A lot of them are really colourful and aesthetically, yes, they might look pleasing to the eye, but from a safety point of view, it is so incredibly dangerous. So I wanted to kind of go through with you guys a toilet clean, what you need to clean your toilet safely. I like to think that my toilet is very clean. I know it is very sterile, and I don't use tons and tons of products because you just don't need to. I have not banished bleach from my house. I do think it's a really useful tool to have within your home, so long as you're comfortable in using it and you use it safely. So with that said, the first thing I wanted to say here, which a lot of these videos show, is people putting bleach powder or toilet cleaners, bleach and all the rest of it down the toilet and then tossing down washing up liquid, dish soap. Don't do this. The bleach reacts with the washing up liquid. It creates a chlorine gas and it can have devastating consequences. There have been articles where people have mixed bleach with various different cleaning products and they have unfortunately died as a result of that. That's how serious this is, which is why I wanted to make this video for you guys, because I just don't want any of you thinking, you know, it's fine, it's safe, it's okay. If you do stumble across these videos, it's not. Don't copy what they're doing with their toilets. It's a waste of product. It's incredibly damaging to the environment using all that product as well. There's no need for it. I love cleaning and I am not the most eco-friendly person. I hold my hands up to that, but I certainly wouldn't start, you know, spraying bottle after bottle after bottle of bleach, toilet cleaner, dish soap and all the other concoctions that go down the toilet. It's just not necessary. Your toilet isn't going to be any cleaner from doing that. That is a fact. And actually, you only really need to, if you were going to, use a tiny amount of bleach and it would have the same sanitization power as using all of those products together anyway. You're not going to get a cleaner toilet. It's just for the shock value, I think, and the, oh my God, look, all these colours that are being mixed together. So don't mix bleach with anything. The only thing that is safe to mix bleach with is baking soda. Other than that though, steer clear of anything else. You can obviously put bleach through your washing machine. That is absolutely fine if you're, you know, whitening clothes, but don't start mixing bleach with anything other than baking soda. This includes things like vinegar as well. It's not safe. It creates toxic gases and this could put your life and your family's lives at risk. So just please avoid mixing bleach with anything. If you're going to use it, always make sure you dilute it first, follow the instructions on the back of the bottle and make sure that the area that you are working in is well ventilated. Now, with all of this said, I am now going to do a toilet deep clean with you guys, and for the purposes of this video I am actually not going to be using bleach for this toilet clean. I tend to use bleach a lot. I'm not going to use it in this video because I'm going to show you guys that actually you can get a really good deep clean and you can sanitize your toilet without the use of bleach. So let's get in to today's vlog. The toilet we are going to be doing a deep clean on today is the downstairs toilet. Before we get into the toilet clean, we want to remove the water from the bowl. I don't normally do this when I do my bleach toilet cleans, and the reason for that is bleach works best when it is diluted with water. It's perfectly safe if not mixed with anything else, and it fights off any microbe, germ, anything that is lingering in that water bowl and in the water, it kills it off with the bleach. As we are not using bleach today, I want to remove the water out to do this deep clean. The reason for that is the cleaning products we are going to be using, we want them to work at their full cleaning potential. We don't want them watered down. And obviously with the water in the toilet bowl, it's going to dilute the cleaning products that we're using, and we don't want that. We want this to be a nice deep clean. So we are going to start by removing the water from the bowl. Now, how you choose to do this is entirely up to you. For me, I have got a wet and dry vac, so I can just go ahead and suck out the water in the bowl, and then I can go ahead and sanitize my wet and dry vac, make sure it's nice and clean. This is the wet and dry vac that we use for outside, so it is our garden vac, so I'm happy to use this to remove the water. If you're not, you can go ahead and use a big absorbent car sponge that will suck up a lot of the water, and then you can just go ahead and wring it out. Just make sure that whatever you're using, you're not then cross-contaminating. So make sure that once you've used it, you pop it into like a sealed bag and you store it away and mark it up with a Sharpie marker, our favourite friend here on the Hayley's Help channel, and mark it up as your toilet bowl sponge so that you're not cross-contaminating within your house. Or you can go ahead and use some old cups depending on what size they are. If you've got like smaller ones, then that will work better. And go ahead and just remove the water. Again, just make sure that you label these up, or you put them in something somewhere out of the way where they're not going to be used for other things. Use what works for you. They are a few options, so let's get going with sucking out the water in the bowl. The base of the toilet has now been removed, so we are good to go in with our first product. Our first cleaning product we are going to use is going to be antibacterial dish soap. It is an incredibly useful product when it comes to getting rid of grime and dirt. Now we have got our dish soap within the toilet, I am going to go ahead and use the Scrub Daddy. These are actually really good on the toilets because you've got the rough side and then you've got the nice spongy side. So these are really useful when it comes to tackling your toilets. If you've got any kind of like lime scale build up as well, a bit of really good elbow grease, you should be able to shift it with these, especially if you keep it nice and hard. If you find you can't shift it with these, go ahead and use a pumice stone. They work really well on built up lime scale. So if you have lots of that within your toilet, go ahead and use one of those. And obviously we're wearing our toilet gloves. Again, make sure that whatever you use for the toilet, that it either gets put in an area of your house where you know it's for the toilet, or it gets marked up. So you can put like labels on them, get a Sharpie marker out, have little, I put mine in like canisters within the laundry room, so that I know that then all of this stuff is for toilets only and they're not to be used anywhere else within the house. And what this dish soap will be doing is it will be cutting through all of the organic matter. I hate saying that because it just makes me want to vomit. And also my toilet now smells like winter spice, which I enjoy a great deal. Okay, so let's leave that there for a moment and just let the dish soap sink into all the gunk and the grossness. And we're going to leave that for a moment and we're going to move on to the outside of our toilet. For this, we are going to get a softer cloth, and again, we are going to go in with the dish soap. So mix up a solution. So now we are going to add our dish soap to our hot water. This is just hot water in my mop bucket, and we're going to go around the whole of the outside of the toilet with this. Just imagine this, your toilet, as like a casserole dish or something. Ugh, gross. It's true though. Just imagine like you're cleaning your dishes, you're having a lovely time, you've got someone coming over for dinner, so you want them nice and clean. And we're just going to go over the whole of the toilet. So this is the cleaning phase that we are doing here. And momentarily we will press on to sanitising the toilet. Now we have done the outside and the inside of our toilets. You can go ahead and give it just one last zhuzh around. Just make sure there's no sparrows in the toilet and up the back of the toilet. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to flush out the dish soap within the toilet, and then we're going to move on to sanitising the toilet. Now we have cleaned the toilet, we are going to go ahead and disinfect the toilet. So for this, I am going to be using my iClean Mini. The reason that I bang on about this and I love this so much is that it is a cleaner and a sanitizer, so I could actually just use this if I chose to, but it is also stronger than bleach, except it isn't toxic in any way, shape or form. It's literally just tap water that goes into this tank here, and then there is a cartridge within which looks like this. These need replacing. I've replaced these. I'd say these last me about 6 months and then I need to replace them. And you literally put water in it, and what this does is it creates a solution that is stronger than bleach, but it is completely safe. So if the children use this to clean, it wouldn't be dangerous. I often, if the kids need to clean something in their rooms, I mean it's rare, but if they do, I often tell them to go and grab this because I know that it's not dangerous. So if Sienna sprayed this in her eye, for example, it's completely harmless, but it is stronger than bleach, which is why I love this. Doesn't have a scent at all. It smells like, the best way I can describe it is when there's been a thunderstorm and you go outside and there's that kind of fresh, dewy air smell. That's what it smells like. But I love it. I think it's brilliant. This has removed like lipstick stains, mascara stains. It's brilliant at removing makeup stains. And all you do is you spray it and the blue light will go on. And what this will be doing is it will be sanitising, and actually this works faster than bleach as well. So obviously bleach you need to give it a certain amount of time. With this it works a lot quicker, and I literally can spray this over everything and it just doesn't damage anything at all. It's completely safe. So this is a really good option if you are looking for something other than bleach. If you don't have one of these, you can go ahead and just use a disinfectant spray. So I am going to be using this one just for the purposes of this vlog. I would normally use this here. You literally are just going to spray the solution over your toilet. Make sure you get around the base as well. And then what we are going to do is we're going to leave that for 5 minutes. So it needs a 5-minute contact time for it to be at its most effective. But this does kill 99.9% of bacteria, and it also has a nice, fresh, piney scent. Now we have disinfected our toilet, let's go ahead and just dry it down and make sure there's no residue left sitting on the toilet. Again, any cloths that you're using, just make sure that they get put in your toilet clean section. So that is it. That is now what the toilet looks like. I will give you a closer look-see so you can see what it looks like. As always, after our toilet cleans, I like to go ahead and wash the toilet gloves. So normally I will use bleach on these. We're not using bleach today. It is a no bleach zone over in here. So let's go ahead and just use our hand soap. Is the end result of our toilet clean. That is completely clean, it is completely sterile and sanitized. Without the use of bleach, you really don't need to use 1,000,001 chemicals to get your toilet clean, guys. It's as simple as some antibacterial dish soap and then a good sanitizer, whether that be the Pine disinfectant, whether it be the iClean Mini, whether it be antibacterial spray, whatever you choose to use, that's all you need to do. You don't need to start tossing loads and loads of product down your toilet.